Hey, you like to eat? I love to eat. And one of my favorite places is Prescott Station Bar and Grill. And that's just right on Gurley Street and Marina. Delicious food. And here's the topper. They have the best desserts. Aha. And we're going to talk to the pastry chef, Ryan Duncanson. Great to have you with us.
Thank you for having us.
And also Chef Zoe Vidgoff. Nice to have you with us too.
Thank you.
All right. So, desserts. Now, no meal, in my opinion, is complete without dessert, although we have to be careful about that. You know, like, don't go crazy with desserts. So sometimes we start with dessert because life is short, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So I think that's a great idea. Well, you've brought an example of desserts. Do those desserts change every week? How do you do that?
With our dessert menu, we try to keep the same dessert menu. We try to change it seasonally, one or two items here and there. But apart from that, our dessert menu is catered to try and fit everybody's palate. We have something chocolatey. We have something, you know, light and for somebody who likes lemon tarts and stuff like that.
Yeah, you pretty much are able to capture me there with something. You know, even when I think, oh, I'm so full, I can't eat one, but you can always take the dessert home too, which I really like.
Of course.
So we have some gorgeous examples here. Tell us about this one, which was very clever. You made this on set this morning, and it was so neat.
Yes, that's our tart, lemon tart. It's got a almond-based crust. Very buttery, and the top is made of a curd thickened by egg yolks, and it has a nice sourness. And then the top is an Italian meringue, which is heavenly light and airy, and we toast it and finish it off with a berry sauce, which is made up of 4 berries: strawberries, raspberries, blueberries.
And it's so gorgeous.
black.
I have to say, of course, this we eat with our eyes as
Yes.
well. So the fact that this is so visually appealing as well. And besides, it's good for you. It's got, you know,
It's
eggs
got vitamins.
and
Yes.
and lemons and berries.
And
so
it's
many
offered
things.
in a bite size. So we also do a bite size for all of the desserts available here. Is just a little corner if you're just looking for that little taste
It's
of
utterly
sweet.
brilliant. The bite size is what I get. Like I said, dessert. You shouldn't go without dessert, in my
No,
personal
no,
opinion.
absolutely.
But the bite size, you know, is so okay. Just perfect. If you don't have somebody to share it with, you have somebody to share, get a bigger one.
Of course.
Now this one right here, this is like a bread pudding, and I have to say, this is where my heart is. Tell me about this.
So, well, to start off with the bread pudding, you've got to choose a really great bread. So we use a brioche bread that we then toast on our grill, so that way it gives a nice crispiness, as well as, you know, makes it to where it'll absorb a lot of the cream and eggs and, you know, all the good stuff that goes into a bread pudding. And after it's baked, right before it's done, we add our sauce to it, which is a
Still cooking then?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
it'll caramelize a butterscotch whiskey sauce on top of it, so that
my.
way it gets a nice, you know, caramel topping to
Yes.
it. And then once it's all heated up and we add the sauce, we also give, you know, a little bit of vanilla gelato just to balance everything out.
And I tell you, it is so delicious. Bread puddings can get dry or heavy, and this is not. This is the most delicious, like moist, and the sauce is, you know, sometimes there's not enough sauce for me because I kind of get the bread pudding for the sauce.
Oh, yes.
But you always do. You always have this delicious sauce. And how about this little beauty over here?
And this is our 24-karat cheesecake. It's topped with...
Is there gold in there or
There's
what?
gold on the top, that nice
Oh.
sheen that you see, and there's also in the champagne sauce, which is a reduction of champagne and sugar.
Really?
It has some gold in it as well, just to give it that extra flair. And it also features our berry sauce, which we make in-house. And it's a very airy cheesecake. It's a very light cheesecake, and we pride ourselves on having the lightest cheesecake in Prescott.
Which, again, like bread pudding, is so important to have that
Yes.
fluffiness. Otherwise, it's like concrete. So,
Absolutely.
you
It's,
know.
it's very fluffy, but it's
Yeah.
also balanced by the darkness of the chocolate on the outside. So you get
Wow.
a nice cut through on the cheesecake.
And see, this is a way you don't have to buy like a gold ring for your love. You can just come and eat this
Yes.
dessert, and then you both get to share it.
And
How
then
wonderful.
everyone enjoys the
And what
little
about
golds.
this one, Ryan? This looks very
This
interesting.
is something new we've been kind of thinking about introducing to our menu. Nothing's for sure right now, but it's a poached pear that is poached in a mixture of red and white wines with agave nectar. So that way it kind of permeates the Bartlett pear and kind of softens it up. And then after we
Gives
pull
it a
the
different little flavor
Of
too.
course. And after we pull it out, we reduce the poaching liquid down and form the sauce, which you see in the bottom. And then we pair it with our mascarpone cream that we make in-house as well, which adds a nice, light, citrusy flavor to it.
Beautiful. Where do you come up with these? So, you know, you say, hey, you know what? I'm really hungering for a certain dessert. And
It's a lot of experimentation, and
you
yeah,
get feedback too.
Oh,
Yes.
I'll give you a lot of
absolutely. Yes, it's
we,
the
we,
best when
we
you make
definitely know
something.
that Robert really enjoys making, being our taste tester
Oh.
and and hearing our ideas, because he's really, you know, like he said before on the show, that he's really trying to, you know, constantly be evolving and constantly moving forward, and that's what we try to do with our desserts.
Well, and I know with all your meals, that's the way it is, because Prescott Station is so amazing when we go there. It's a whole experience. It's called a bar and grill, but I was saying it's really more elegant in that sense. But it's a comfortable place to go. But the food is so upscale. I say it's about the best food I've probably ever eaten, both in presentation and in flavor. Sometimes you get something that looks good, but you know, it doesn't taste quite right. Never the case. You know, Will Dabney, I believe, is your chef, makes fabulous things, and you have a new menu too.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, and you've gone to, now you're not having lunch anymore, right?
Not currently.
Okay, so
Yes.
but you can eat early, so like a midday menu, so at what, 3 o'clock, something like that? Or
We
Yes.
open for our
Before?
midday menu at 3 o'clock and
Okay.
then proceed from there.
So it's a little lighter, I guess, but you have these regular
Yes.
sign, because I love the chicken piccata. I've had that before. So, and the mahi mahi out to die for. And I tell you, it was neat. I was in there for Valentine's Day, and I had this delicious fish. I can't even remember what it is right now. Over forbidden rice with these long things of asparagus that had been bread, and it was
Oh, yes.
amazing. And then the bread pudding for dessert. And if you hand me a fork, I'm going to get into this right after we go to break now.
Oh,
Thanks so
wonderful.
much, you guys. Appreciate you joining us. Zoe Vitgoff and also Ryan Duncanson of Prescott Station.
Thank
wow.
you.
Go there. You will not be sad. You will be so full. We'll be right back.